Hundreds of workers at dialysis clinics across California are on strike. Plus, you now have a way to know for sure if you're suffering from long COVID. Those stories and more coming up. Hey there, I'm Audrey Assistio. Let's get you synced in. Dialysis caregivers have started a 2-day strike. More than 500 clinicians at nearly 24 satellite healthcare and Fresenius kidney care clinics walked off the job across California on Monday. And that includes clinics in Gilroy, San Jose, and Brentwood. Now, workers say they don't want to leave their patients unattended, but feel they have no choice but to take action.
What we want is to be inside of our clinics right now taking care of our patients. We want safer conditions. We want good ratios. Just last week I was 8-to-1 ratio, and I'm supposed to be 4-to-1 ratio. Every day these businesses run, they're picking profits over patients, and we need to change that, and we need to act fast and act now.
Workers unionized earlier this year and have tried for months to negotiate their first contract. If you think you may be suffering from the effects of what's known as long COVID, you now have a way to know for sure. Scientists just published their research in a journal on Monday. They found, quote, clear differences in the blood of people with long COVID versus those without. One of the main discrepancies is that people with long COVID have much lower levels of the hormone cortisol. Cortisol helps you feel alert and awake, which seems to explain why people with long COVID report such profound fatigue. And if you want to stay vigilant about testing for COVID, the federal government is again stepping in to help. Monday is the relaunch of the free COVID tests program. Each household is eligible for up to 4 at-home COVID tests delivered by U.S. mail, and you could go to covidtests.gov to sign up. Let's turn now to meteorologist Kari Hall with our 7-day forecast.
We are starting the week tracking rain for far northern California, and some of that rain will move into parts of the North Bay. We are going to see this quickly moving out by Tuesday morning, and the rest of the week for the inland areas is going to be very nice and comfortable. Our highs reaching into the low 80s and just slightly cooler for the weekend, with San Francisco's temperatures mainly in the upper 60s and low 70s. After we get through that slight chance of rain, the rest of the week is looking very pleasant. You can always get the latest forecast right here on social media as well as NBCBayArea.com.
Thanks so much, Kari, and thank you for joining us today. See you tomorrow.